Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that cleansing the system of black money is very high on his agenda. Addressing the Economic Times Asian Business Leaders Conclave, the PM said that India is witnessing economic transformation and is one of the fastest growing economies. He added that initiatives like ease of doing business, reducing regulatory obstacles, unearthing black money, digitization and introduction of GST is on top of his agenda. Both Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha continued to see ruckus, with the opposition training their guns on the government over demonetization issue, forcing adjournment of the proceedings. Both houses of parliament were adjourned for the day. BJP today slammed the Congress for running away from debate in parliament after the government launched a drive against black money. Senior BJP leader and HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar said that opposition parties were involved in corruption while they were in power and continue to do so when they sit in the opposition. While Parliamentary Affairs Minister Anant Kumar has said the opposition is trying to weaken the demonetization decision of the government. The Right of Persons with Disabilities Bill 2014 was passed in the Rajya Sabha today. The amended Rights of Persons with Disabilities Bill 2014 proposes to increase reservation for those with benchmark disabilities in government jobs from current 3% to 4% and in higher educational institutions from the existing 3% to 5%. The Rights of Persons with Disabilities Bill was taken up for consideration and passing in the Rajya Sabha on December 2nd. A huge cache of black money continues to tumble out from the hideouts of money hoarders in nationwide raids. In yet another startling catch, the Income Tax Department today seized a total of Rs 3.57 crores in cash, with Rs 2.93 crores in new notes from Karnataka and Goa. The Income Tax Department has said it has detected unaccounted income worth Rs 1,000 crores as part of 36 operations launched till now by it. The Supreme Court today asked the Centre to put in place within 6 months a national action plan to curb rising drug and alcohol abuse cases among school children, observing they are encouraged to become drug peddlers once they get addicted. The bench also favoured a relook on the curriculum to make school children aware about substance abuse and its ill effects. Union Railways Minister Suresh Prabhu today flagged off a new train on Pilibhit-Bhojipura-Bareilly route. While Prabhu flagged off the train through video conferencing from New Delhi, Union Minister Maneka Gandhi was present at Pilibhit station. The new passenger service was made operational after conversion of Bhojipura-Pilibhit track into broad gauge. Prime Minister Narendra Modi complimented External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj for being selected among the Global Thinkers List 2016 by Popular magazine Foreign Policy. The External Affairs Minister has been listed among 100 leading global thinkers for 2016 by the leading international magazine for fashioning a novel brand of Twitter diplomacy. Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu has said that India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, is passing through a period of momentous development, particularly in housing and urban development. Addressing the 6th Asia-Pacific Ministerial Conference on Housing and Urban Development in New Delhi, the minister said that a new urban renaissance is taking place in India. Union Minister of Women and Child Development Maneka Sanjay Gandhi today congratulated Haryana for becoming the first state to implement a scheme for safety of women. Haryana becomes the first state to adopt Mahila Police Volunteer Initiative. The scheme was launched in Karnal and Mahendragarh districts of the state, where first batch of 1,000 Mahila police volunteers were inducted. These volunteers have already been trained by the state's police authorities on their roles and responsibilities. In Jammu and Kashmir, top LAT commander was killed by security forces in a Sopore encounter. Earlier, one militant was killed in an encounter in South Kashmir district of Anantnag. A Delhi court today extended 3 days CBI custody of ex-IAF chief SP Tyagi, his cousin Sanjeev and lawyer Gautam Khaitan in the Augusta Westland chopper case. CBI on the 9th of December had arrested them in the Rs 450 crores bribery case in the procurement of 12 VVIP helicopters from UK-based Augusta Westland. Karnataka Excise Minister H.Y. Methi today resigned after he was hit by an alleged sex CD scandal. The minister landed in a row after an RTI activist Rajshekhar Mulali claimed that he was in possession of a CD containing Methi's alleged indecent act with a woman who approached him for a favour. 2 days after Cyclone Varda left a trail of devastation in Chennai and other districts, public services have been partially restored, with several government agencies working round the clock to ensure complete normalcy. While flight operations have already resumed, interstate train services also were partially operating. US President-elect Donald Trump has formally announced Rick Perry, a former Texas governor, as his choice to lead the US Department of Energy. Perry, who ran unsuccessfully for the presidency in 2012 and 2016, in the statement welcomed the planned nomination to serve under Trump, who takes office on the 20th of January.